Egypt is the cradle of civilization, with an immense diversity of culture. Egypt is the center of the ancient world, connecting Africa, Asia, and Europe. Industry in Egypt started since the ancient Egyptian civilization. Ancient Egyptians knew mineral extraction, agriculture, military machinery, manufacturing equipment, ceramics and shipbuilding industry. Egypt witnessed an industrial renaissance in the 19th century and established a major industrial base. The industrial sector is the economic development axis, as it achieves one of the highest growth rates. Egypt is the international and regional center for services, production, and export, creating more jobs and opportunities, achieving economic growth by opening new markets, promoting Egyptian products and attracting foreign direct investment through availability of trained skilled labor, low shipping costs to target markets, due to Egypt's strategic location and geographical proximity to major global markets, competitive utility costs and energy sources. The road network established within the last 4 years, which is estimated at about 5,000 kilometers, equivalent to what is established within the last 40 years. The availability of substantial reserve of the Egyptian electricity network that covers both local and export needs, benefiting from the package of the preferential trade agreements and the free trade agreements that link Egypt with the countries of the African continent and other various countries. These agreements allowing access to 1.5 billion consumers, besides the advantage of shipping low cost and time, which takes 7 days less than the regular shipping time from USA to China. Egypt has a network of international agreements with more than 77 countries, the most important of which are the Greater Arab Free Trade Agreement, GAFTA, Common Market of Eastern and Southern Africa, COMESA, Agadir Free Trade Agreement, Egypt-EU Association Agreement, Qualified Industrial Zones, QUIZ, Egypt-Turkey Free Trade Agreement, and Egypt-Mercosur Free Trade Agreement. Despite the negative effects of the corona pandemic on the Egyptian economy, the reforms and measures adopted by the government helped to minimize its negative effects. Egypt is one of the few countries all over the world that achieved positive growth rates of 3.6%. The industrial sector is one of the most important sectors contributing to the Egyptian economy. In 2019, it contributed 35.6% to the GDP value added. Legislative and procedural reforms adopted by the Egyptian government to improve investment climate in the industrial sector. Issuing the new investment law, which includes many public and private guarantees and incentives to attract investors. Issuing law for facilitating industrial licenses issuance procedures. State property law. Law for developing micro, small, and medium enterprises. Egypt has 153 industrial zones established all over the country. 43.5 million square meters of industrial lands were provided in many governorates since July 2016, which is considered an unprecedented effort by the Egyptian government to overcome the scarcity of the industrial lands, since only about 10 million square meters of industrial lands were provided within the previous 10 years. Providing 23 million square meters in 17 zones managed under the industrial developer system by various Egyptian and foreign developing companies. Rubeki Leather City, an integrated specialized leather city established on the area of 1629 Fedans in Rubeki zone to attract and encourage local manufacturers to relocate their tanneries from Magra Al Ayun to Rubeki city, in addition to attracting direct investments to this zone. Damietta Furniture City, the first project of its kind in the Middle East to create a specialized industrial environment for furniture manufacturing, which is established on an area of 331 faldans. The city is located at a strategic point at the intersection of the International Coastal Road with Port Said and Damietta ports. The textile industry cluster in Sadat City, established on an area of 3 million square meters, with a total investment of $1 billion. Al Galala cluster for marble and granite, the largest entity for producing marble and granite on the global level, where there are all the necessary requirements for marble production. The project includes 13 marble and granite factories, with a total capacity of 24 million square meters for marble and 1 million square meters for granite factories. The cluster includes 30 marble and granite quarries, and it's planned to reach more than 70 quarries to meet all requirements of rare and high-quality materials, providing the climate appropriate to enable the private sector and small investors to demonstrate their creativity to upgrade the Egyptian industry and enhance the local product, providing 5,046 industrial units at Egypt's various governorates, so as to enhance the industrial development in Egypt and create an attractive industrial investment environment, creating direct and indirect employment, since these projects are contributing to combat youth unemployment. The Egyptian Ministry of Trade and Industry, in cooperation with other concerned ministries and entities, had successfully launched a portal of investment map to share investment opportunities and facilitate land allocation procedures. www.investinyegypt.gov.eg